Sharks. My name is Todd Totterson, and my product is the Horse Files. I'm here seeking $300,000 in exchange for 15% of my company. The horse industry is a $1 billion industry, and horse shoes cost $79 million a year to the owners. So change out the horseshoes and file it down with the Horse Files. With my product, you can make 50% margins and 79% numbers, blah, blah, blah. So, invest in me, or you're all a bunch of whores. Thank you.
I skipped lunch today, and for that reason, I'm out.
I tell you what, I'll make you an offer. I'll give you the $300,000, but I want 51% and 4% royalty on every product sold for the rest of the time. Thank you. Wow. Could I just have a moment to call my business partner and talk through this extremely life-changing decision? If you leave the tank, the deal might not be here when you get back. I'm gonna have to politely decline your offer. You're dead to me. Thank you, Sharks. Yeah, I never really wanted to make a deal. I just wanted to be on national TV, so mission accomplished.
Oh, I used to love Shark Tank. I haven't watched it in a long time. Used to love it. I feel it was very exciting. Now it's a little overdone. You know, you got these guys coming in here. They always got to be so lame. Why are the pitches? They always end with like a rhyme. They're like, "This is our cordless vacuum that connects to Wi-Fi and also can climb up on your counter and do the dishes. It's called the crocodile because it can do land and sea. So let's talk for a while, and maybe you can make a deal with crocodile." Here we have some samples. It's like it's a vacuum. I don't want samples unless I can eat or drink it. You ever seen that viral clip where the guy's like, they're trying to sell a security lock or something? It's like, look how easy it is to break into a normal door. And they have an actual door, and the guy kicks it, and it doesn't budge. And he kicks it, and he kicks it. And it looks like he like blows out his knee. He backs up, and he's kicking it repeatedly. They're like, look how easy it is for this. Come on, Danny, we practice this at home. Kick the door down. Trust me, Sharks, it's really easy. Just humiliating themselves. National TV. It's all, the editing is great. It's just, it never gets old. Well, it does get old, actually. Mr. Wonderful. I mean, he's not even a billionaire. Well, I don't want to. What's a shark? It's a billionaire. Shout out. What's his name? Draymond, the shark. He's the FUBU guy. He follows me. That's pretty cool. I personally never wore FUBU myself. Damon. Thank you. I knew that. I never personally wore FUBU, but I'm a proud supporter of it. Great brand. I don't know if that's still selling, but I was more of an Aeropostale and Nike kid. That was me. What's up, my people? Just got back from Greenville, had some shows. I know some of y'all there. I think I told y'all my correct opinions, people, my recties, dude. I told y'all to give me a sheesh, and I had a show. I got up there, and the guy just goes sheesh, and it was very distracting. So I don't know if I still want you to do it, but it'll distract me. But thanks for coming on back. Episode 87, I think. Wow, we're getting up there. Hope you're all having a good week. Roll music.
Correct opinions. Correct opinions.
Woo! Yes! Just had a great weekend of shows. Go get your tickets, y'all. We're going all over the country this year. TreyKennedy.com/tour. Also, give this podcast a great review or share it or subscribe to the YouTube channel, Trey Kennedy Studios. Thank you. Love you. Kiss you. Hug you. If now that the world's opened up, we should do, maybe we up the ante this year. We say, you know what? We've missed human interaction so bad. I'm going to have to call the CDC and see if they'll allow little kisses and meet and greet. And maybe it's like, $99. You get a front row seat, photo with Trey, and a hug and a kiss. I don't know. We'll see what Katie thinks about that, but just on the cheek. Okay, don't do that actually. But we're good to go. Yes, CDC 3 weeks ago was like, you can now talk to someone outside. It was like, I thought that's what the whole point was going outside. I thought, and then 2 weeks later, like, yeah, we're done. We're good. It's a great feeling. Did shows for the first time. Did shows where it felt like real life. There was no masks. People felt comfortable. It's starting to feel nice. Greenville, South Carolina was a great weekend of shows. Had a great time. A lot of white people at the shows, but that's to be expected. I'm still working on a new bit because my mother's name is Karen, which is just hilarious in and of itself. So I'm working on a new Karen's bit, and I'll ask the audience, any Karens in the house. And there's always one named Karen. There's no Karens at my shows. We're all good people. There probably is one. There was a girl, I made fun of CBD in my set, and it was like a late show. There's always at least a couple way too drunk people at the late shows. Do less, God bless. And I guess a drunk girl was crying by the bar because CBD means a lot to her family, and I made fun of it. So if you're a CBD enthusiast and can't take a joke, maybe just stick to the podcast. It's gonna be fine. But other than that, the vibes were very up. We had a great time. Katie made it to a show. She came. I should talk to her. It was funny. No, hold on. I think she's home. I'm just gonna call and ask her. I just don't want it to be misjudged. Katie came to the show and she wanted to sit front row. I told her she couldn't, and I don't want to. I can already see y'all are judging me. Hey.
Hello?
Oh, what?
Hello?
Are you taking a nap? It's 3 in the afternoon.
No.
You want to come down to the studio real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Wow, she's gonna bring some great energy to the episode. Come on. She came to the show. She came. We were in South Carolina. She has family in the area, so she came down to see some family, see some grandparents. She dressed like an Amish girl to see her grandparents. That's what you do when you see your grandparents. Do you think I go into my grandparents and do my little skits? They're like, boy, you better chop some wood. Stop doing that. Her grandparents still don't think I have a job, but it's all good. We had a good. Katie.
Yes.
Come on in. I'm doing the correct opinions. You came to the show. I wouldn't let you sit front row. I feel like people are going to judge me. So that was fine with you.
I mean, it was fine now that I realized people were watching me watch you.
Oh, see, okay. Well, you were upset at first.
Well, yeah.
I didn't tell you this. The lady working at the club said, your wife's here. Where do you want her to sit? And I said, back. And then even the woman at the club was like, immediately on, you women team up. She's like, are you sure? And I go, let's ask my wifey. And then you're like, up front. I was like, no.
I'm going to sit up front at every show I come to.
And then you sat in the middle because compromise. That's marriage.
But I'm going to sit in the front next time.
No, you're not.
Because
you're staring at me with your beady eyes and you don't laugh. You don't give it your...
I laughed the whole time.
You're so quiet. I mean, people just heard you answer the phone. I'm loud.
Well,
You just smile. You don't laugh. I'm in
the middle of a work day, so it's shocked to hear you call me while I knew you were recording a podcast. But I think that I'm your number one fan, so I don't understand why your number one fan shouldn't sit right front.
Oh, since the CDC said we're good to go if you're vaccinated for meet and greets this year, can I give my fans a hug and a kiss?
No.
Oh, I knew she'd say that. Sorry, guys.
She ruined it.
Okay, I'll let you get back to your real job.
Okay, have fun.
See? Okay. Look at that. We worked it out. It's all good. Dude, my jaw hurts. Derek, you ever had a jaw issue? This is weird. I need y'all to help me out with this. I felt like I woke up this morning and my jaw was sore. I felt like I had a dream that I dislocated my jaw. Did I have a jaw injury in my sleep? Am I 80 years old? I'm sick of this. I'm like, you're old when you're at the point when I just travel a lot and we're sleeping in different beds and it's like, oh, my neck hurts. It's probably from all the different mattresses. Like, that's when you know you're literally 70. Oh, another mattress. I know that's going to bite. That's going to make the neck bite. Oh, I have a jaw issue. Maybe I grinded my teeth. I don't know. Thoughts and prayers. We had a good time, man. Come see the shows. It's a great show. Very proud of it. I think everyone had a good time. At least they say so. You know, they may. I mean, Katie says I did a good job. I don't know. She could be lying. Had a nice. Yeah, just literally got back. Hopped in the studio with Derek. We're making pods. I watched a new show I downloaded on Netflix, and Sons of Sam. Detailed breakdown of serial killer and a satanic cult. Yeah, I love that. Oh, nothing I like to watch more on a Monday flight at 11 a.m. than give me the deets on a cult that sacrifices German shepherds. It's not for the faint of heart, dog moms, but it Sons of Sam, a cult in the New York area. And I don't, I'm not trying to be this guy, but it was very, a lot of Jewish names. And it's kind of like, you ever, are you ever like not racist at all, but you feel racist? Because, I can't say foreign people's names. I feel like I'm an old man. I try my best, but you just can't get them right. Berkowitz, Moronovitz, Kursovitz. I can't keep it track. The murderer's name is Berkowitz. Victim's name, Mokovitz. I'm struggling to keep. It's like, we were talking. I was talking with Jake. Dr. Seuss would have a field day with it, but he, all right. Dr. Seuss, is he alive? No, he was gone for a while, right? It's probably for the best. Who knows what he'd write if Dr. Seuss was still around. One fish, two fish. Red fish is better than blue fish.
1991 he died.
1991.
Yeah.
Before it all started. Man, I wonder if he write what did he write till he died? I wonder if can you imagine if he was around like last summer? What do you think little poems he would have whipped up for Black Lives Matter? What? Shouldn't do this bit probably. Dr. Seuss. More like Dr. Seuss. I'm just kidding. I was not a big Dr. Seuss reader. Walk It in My Pocket is an all-timer. I don't know if that's problematic or not, but I don't know. UFOs are real. They came out and said, we've been debating a long time. Like, hey, y'all better Area 51. What's going on? Government. We know you're hiding the UFOs. And some guy in charge came out and said, yeah, there's UFOs. But I'm like, nah, I don't believe you. It's always this. We put these little things in our pocket that shoot like 8K video, and your UFO footage looks like my mom trying to film a Christmas morning in 1994. This doesn't add up. It's UFO. And what if there is aliens out there and like they're like, okay, hey, we found some life form. It's this thing called Earth. It's like these people, they walk around on 2 feet. They're interesting looking people. It doesn't feel like any other country gets watched. They only watch America. It's interesting. Literally everyone wants to immigrate to America, even the aliens. Is that what they're trying to tell us? Or are there UFOs being found anywhere else? It's not what I'm hearing. I think if you're an alien at this point, what do you think aliens think of Earth? What are you thinking, Derek?
Well, in the movie Signs, which is historically accurate.
Yes,
remember
Signs.
That scene where the alien popped out?
Yep. Terrifying.
But they visited South America. So
Oh, it was South America.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. I need to check my story. I wonder if they're like, they show this footage of like a UFO in the distance and it kind of disappears in the ocean and they can't find it. So you think aliens like came down to Earth like, we're here, we've made it, and they just saw like, I don't know. They saw like gender reveals, bombs, and then fires were caused, and they saw like letters in the sky of like Brecklin is born, and they're just like, yeah, we're just gonna sail this into the sea. We don't even want to see this anymore. That's my best guess. It just doesn't feel like, but I don't know. Could be a good time to come to Earth. Vibes are up. Everything's open backed up. Come on, aliens. We want to see it. Hey, when it comes to paying off debt, it can often feel like an uphill battle. High interest rates resulting in minimum monthly payments keeps you in an endless cycle of debt, but Upstart can help you get ahead. That's right. Maybe you're carrying credit card balances. You're not the only one. Okay, there's high interest rates make it hard to pay off your debt, but Upstart helps. Okay, join thousands of happy borrowers who have made that final payment. We had to furnish the house. We had to get all the stuff with the house. We had a lot of debt. It's not fun. Upstart is amazing. It helped lift weight off your shoulders, so you can finally feel the relief of being free of credit card debt. I love Upstart. We think it works so great. You can just you can use it to pay off your debt with a personal loan. It's all online. Whether it's paying off credit cards or consolidating high interest debt or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get a simple fixed monthly payment. I love Upstart. No one likes debt, but we like Upstart. You're going to love it too. So check it out. With a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate upfront for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. It's that easy. Just get online, click, boom. I tried it. It's easy. You're going to love it. So for my listeners, find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/Trey. That's upstart.com/Trey. Don't forget to use the URL to let the show know you're coming from me. Upstart.com/Trey. One loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Upstart.com/Trey. All right, let's do a dramatic reading. It's my favorite segment. We haven't done it in a bit. I got just the all-time email. Y'all email me, correctopinions@TreyKeener.com, or DM me on correctopinions Instagram. Brittany wrote in, sent me a text she received from a guy dumping her after a blind first date. In the screenshot of the text, it's a very long text, we're going to dive in. She has not even saved the poor guy's number, so I don't know how much Brittany was really involved with the guy, so we're going to dive right in. Please enjoy another dramatic reading. So, Brittany, this is going to sound horrible, and I apologize in advance. You are a wonderful person, energetic, personable, beautiful, and intellectual. I'm unfortunately in the awkward position of having to write this text. I really like you, and I would have liked to have gone out with you more. However, I just can't do it. I met a young woman nearly 3 years ago who I was madly in love with, although I didn't admit it to anyone. But you're doing it to Brittany? What else did he tell you on this first date, Brittany? After 2 years, I asked her out with her mother's blessing, and I began courting her. Oh, hey dude, it's not 1608. Oh, she's a beautiful young woman. I shall call her family and request to court her. In exchange for a dowry and a fattened calf, I shall give her my protection and love. Court her shall begin on the second blue moon of the month. I began courting her. It was very serious. I was on the verge of buying a ring when her mother unexpectedly forbid her from ever seeing me again. She lived with her mother. That's what he said. Oh, we didn't see that coming. You know that girl I had to ask her mom if I could date her as a grown man? She also lived with her. You know that girl who she gave permission and then took away permission? She lived with her. Okay, back to the text. Since that day, I have been completely heartbroken. I had never thought of anyone else the way I thought of her. Since then, no first date ever went to a second date. Keep in mind, this is a text after a blind first date. Nobody lived up to the bar she set for me. Oh, a bar so high, I courted her. Who could set a bar higher than a woman who still lives with her mom? The bar was so high. About a month ago, I finally went a week straight without thinking of her. I've been timing it. Most I'd made it was 6 days. Then I'd call my mom and I'd think of her mom and maybe think of her. I went a week straight without thinking of her, and then she texted me out of nowhere about a week and a half ago. Thursday last week, I met her for a no-pressure dinner, thinking we were just catching up. Did you, you little scallywag? Her mom came with us. No, I don't know. And that's exactly what happened. But Sunday night, I came out and... I came out and asked her if she thought it could still work between us. And that earlier flood of emotions flowed through both of us again. She said she was devastated when we were broken up and couldn't stop thinking about it for the same amount of time I did. The most she ever got was 6 days. I just can't let her go again. I'm sorry it probably seemed like I ignored you for a bit. Please understand it wasn't you. It wasn't me. It was this girl's mommy. I had to take the time to sort out everything in my head. You are a lovely young woman. I won't hurt you by stringing you along. Please accept my apologies. I do wish you the best. Brittany, I know we had the heck of a time when we went to Outback Steakhouse together. Because our distant friends set us up, but... And I know you've been dying to go on a second date with me, who's clearly a normal person, but... And to be fair, I haven't had a chance to ask your mom yet if she's okay with us, so I'm gonna go back to the other one. Woo! Dramatic reading. Brittany, thanks for sending it in. We would love, if you're listening, we would love a follow-up on more details of what this young man's date was like. Wow. That's that's such a good vibe, man. You know, those are small-town church-going people. That's the vibe. We got to break up after a first date. Sometimes that happens, man. You on one date. I remember I did this once. I'll let y'all know the story. I went on a first date once. Had a good time, this and that, but I was kind of like, that's probably not going to spend the rest of the life with this girl, so that's fine. And she hits me up. She's like, hey, I took off work today. You know, I haven't done it in a while, so I took off work. Let's just hang out all day. And I was like, oh. And so I was like, okay, I obviously can't let this fizzle out. She's like, hey, you had a great time with you, you know, blah, blah. You do all those things, right? You go, hey, listen, good quality, good quality, good quality, good quality. But I don't think I see this happening. Translation. Yeah, obviously I liked you enough to ask you out, but don't really want to hang around you again. And it's always tough whenever you break up with someone. And vice versa. I've been dumped, dude. You're like, what? Why? Hey, if you got dumped, they don't want to hang out with you anymore. That's really it. Because they prefer to not hang out with you. Why? Because they don't want to be around you. Why? Because they think parts of your personality are annoying enough to not be around. That's it. Whenever I feel bad for any girls ever dump me, I'll be like, but I don't understand. Tell me why. I'm like, dude, that's what happens when someone asks you, like, but I just don't understand. Could you just be honest? I just want you to be brutally honest with me. It's like, okay, you're annoying me. Do less. So I had to, I said, hey, it's kind of, yeah, you're great, but it's like when you, or the classic, but, someone who, oh yeah, that person, honestly, that person, they're way too big for themselves, and I hate being around them. But, good guy. Or have you ever described someone as super nice guy? That's code for no personality. This girl goes, I'm like, hey, yeah, I just don't feel it, blah, blah, blah. She goes, can we grab coffee and kind of talk through this? Like, have I dated you for a year? What did I do? I'm a little scaredy boy coward, and so I agreed. Should have never done that. I had a 3-hour coffee. Well, I'm trying to break up with a girl I've known for 36 hours. I was like, what is going on? I've been there, though. I've been on the other side of that. You tell a girl, I know, trust me, I'm confident in this. I've never felt this way before. And she's like, well, I have about my Amazon Prime guy. I see him every now and then. We don't really talk. That's how I'd like this to be. But that doesn't make any sense because I like you. life stuff. What did he say earlier in that text, dude? Oh, I can't get over that. Living with the parent. There's hours. I met a woman nearly 3 years ago who I'm madly in love with, although I didn't admit it to anyone. Not even her. This guy's got serious Sons of Sam vibes. That's too far. But I think this girl dodged a bullet. She gets it. But best of luck to this young man. Sounds like he's maybe found the one. As long as he can get the mom's blessing. STRESS. Get out of my face. I hate you, stress. That's my little theme song. Does that ever slow you down? We all experience that. Prevent you from doing your goals, doing your thing. Why haven't I have something that could help? Betterhelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. In a safe, online, private environment, it is convenient. It is affordable. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. I love it. Okay, I think we all can relate to having our ups and downs. I've had therapy before. I'm a big fan. I love BetterHelp. I think it's a great kind of innovative way to do therapy and counseling that you guys need to try. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It is professional counseling done securely online. Send a message to your counselor anytime. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, all without sitting in that boring, sad waiting room. They're committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. They specialize in stress, anxiety, depression, sleep issues, trauma, list goes on. So my correct opinion is policy. I love you guys. I want you to start living a happier life today. Don't we all? As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/correct. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's betterhelp, HELP.com/correct. Support the show. Check it out. Come on. Speaking of Shark Tank and ridiculous products, this is came across this old video. This man, you just gotta hear this product. It's called the Bear Scratch, and when you hear that music, you know it's gonna be good. If you itch like a son of a twitch.
Hi, I'm inventor Richard Heaney.
Already. Why was that? Is there studies that show that's what sells products in the 90s? R.I.P. Who was the famous one that died? Billy Mays. Billy Mays here! I mean, he could just... I don't know. Is there really an art to selling? Or is it just... They just kind of got lucky with the infomercial thing where, like, we didn't have TikTok yet. Infomercials were the first TikTok. Just never ending. They just come up randomly. You're like, this is a sponge that's the size of a quarter but can soak up a pool. This is interesting. I'll watch it. I'm not going to buy it. I don't know what psychopath buys it. Someone does. And this guy, it's made even more interesting because this white guy is screaming at me. You got a stain in your t-shirt. Watch. What did he sell? Billy Mays here.
ShamWow?
No, ShamWow was the weird, kind of creepy guy who reminded me of
The cleaner stuff.
the googly eyes from Mr. Deeds. Billy Mays here, and you can clean off any wine stains, booger stains. Hey, if you poop your pants, Billy Mays, do a little dance. Get it now. Buy 4 easy payments of $14.99. Can you imagine going into debt to buy a ShamWow? Can you imagine being like, I need this so bad. I'm going to break up $80 over 6 months' time. My gosh. Do less. Can you imagine?
If you itch like a son of a twitch, then you need my latest invention, the patent-pending Bear Scratch. Check it out. You never walk out in the woods and see a bear break off a branch to scratch his back. No, he uses the entire tree.
That makes total sense. What is he trying to sell here? You never see a bear walk around taking a selfie. No, he throws his own turds. Introducing the Turd Mitt. Catch your buddy's turd.
Order it at bearscratch.com. The secret is in this natural textured wood and all these...
He's just glued a fake wooden trunk to the corner of his living room.
Tiny knots. It gives you a deep, penetrating scratch. Oh man, this thing feels good. This thing's strong. Oh. Ah, God.
Oh my gosh, easy, buddy.
Now that's a bear scratch. That is a bear scratch. Ah!
Oh my gosh. This guy is... Someone has a gun held to him. How's he doing this? You're going to sell these. They're laundering money for
Telling you, man, that's what I'm talking
a drug
about.
to get him to act like this.
One move for a 36-inch groove. Keep on that.
Is anyone's back? I can think of maybe one time a year where I'm like, oh man, my back really itches right there. I can't really reach it. He acts like every day people are like, will somebody scratch my back? For the love of God. I wish I was a bear so I could... He just acts like humans are walking around. You just like go to the park and there's like 16 humans at any point just rubbing up against a Douglas fir. Ah! Ah!
Action for a full scratching. Bear scratch is so easy. You just stick, screw, sway, and scratch.
You just stick, screw. I can barely mount a TV. You just stick, then you got to drill a hole, and you got to screw it in.
Go ahead, ask someone to scratch your back. It's always the wrong spot. Not with bear scratch.
Dude, I mean, that's... I can't believe he's even bringing that up. Dude, ever since I got married, fellas, have you ever gotten your back scratched by a woman? You just lay there, she just scratches it. Is there anything better? I mean, you think I'd be like, honey, this is nice, but I wish I had a big tough fur so I could grind on our cedar in the back, front and back. What? That's always in the wrong place. What's the solution to that? It wouldn't be simply asking your wife a little to the right. It'd be screwing a whole fake cedar to your living room. Rawr!
You get the exact scratch where you want it. You can pay $7 for a lightweight back scratcher. I mean, come on, man. Look at this. These...
Spam caller, spam caller. Hello? How do they know? Why are they hanging up on...
I've been bored today.
Why are they hanging up? Why are you going to call me and then I'm going to call you back? I'll leave a voicemail. You don't call me.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Oh, that makes me want to bear scratch yell. Ah! The spam call. I can't ever get them to answer me. What are they doing? Do they just like find my location? UFOs? Is it tied to that? Maybe that UFOs we're seeing in America is those setups in India just on another level.
What's the longest you've kept a spam caller on a call?
I can't do. I can't get past. Hello, this is Trey, and then they hang up.
I got 3 minutes like the other day.
Really? Did you do old man voice?
Yeah.
I guess I need to work on mine. He could tell I was a strapping young, intelligent boy.
Bow, bend, and break. Not bear scratch. It's 2.5 inches of thick material. You can own your own bear scratch for only $19.99. Imagine paying $7 for that wimpy one or $19 for the heavy duty one. I'll take the heavy duty one any day of the week.
He's banging on. I mean, yeah, but you have to hang this up in your living room. Looks like we're in a rainforest
Cleans
cafe.
up so easy because it's got a thick, hard gel coat.
What is it made of? And it's do not open the inside of it because we're smuggling in tons of drugs in it. From
Check out these super strong steel bear trap brackets. Can't find your back scratcher, huh? Well, there it is right there. That's bear scratch.
Yeah, there it is. Have your friends over. Have them for dinner. Open a bottle of wine. What's that hideous fake piece of wood on your corner? Bear scratch. Always know where it is.
Where is it? There it is. Where is it? It's right there. It's right here. Oh, yeah. Bear scratch. You can't lose it. Bear scratch is fun for the whole family. It makes a great gift. Let's make this the...
Your whole family can front and back grind on the same piece of material. Bonding.
best deal in the whole world. Okay? Bear size my order. How about that? Bear size my order. You get 2 bear scratches for $29.99. That's a real good deal. Now, you can get yours at bearscratch.com. That's 1 bear scratch for $19.99, which is a great deal. Or you get 2 bear
I
scratches
love how
for
much he's telling
$29.99.
us this is a good deal. Trust me.
They're both a great deal.
Of course, his name is Richard Heen. His name is Dick Heen. Imagine buying a bear scratch to mail to your wall from Dick Heen. That's his name.
Honey! I don't need you anymore! I can do it myself!
Oh, smuggling drugs. Dickie, thanks. We were in Greenville. Katie said she'd been in Greenville before because she went and she had to go there one time to get a pageant dress. Oh, I'd love to make fun of her for that. Pageant girl. She did like 1 or 2 pageants because her friend talked her into it. Hey, I make fun of everything. I make fun of everyone. So don't get offended. I can't do the pageants. I'm an equal guy. Or guys doing bodybuilding competitions. Like, none of those make sense to me. None of those. It's shocking any of those are still running. Our whole thing on, it's like, hey, let's be equal. Let's all be equal, but let's do this competition where we judge women based on how they look in a bikini. But I thought we're trying to not do that. The pageants. Oh, half the Bachelor contestants are pageant girls. That should tell you something. I mean, it goes in the. I think if there's a ranking for this will be fun. We'll do a ranking for female and male attention. Okay, so the top 5. Let's say this is in terms of this is a female who wants attention and what she will do to get it. Number 5, 5 being out of the 5 the least attention to the most attention. Right. Number 5, news reporter. This is someone who clearly wants to be in the spotlight, but they're still a little low key about it, but they love attention and they're like, let me tell you about the news and the weather, but get it wrong. And the weather's like the main job. You can just be wrong half the time and everyone's down for it. That's a whole nother topic. Number 4 would be Orange Theory instructor. Number 3, pageant girl. Okay, we're warming up. Number 2, girl on The Bachelor. And number 1, boss girl, MLM girl. Yep. That's I bet half the people who do those used to do pageants. And the other half are stay-at-home moms who are like, I got a few hours. Dudes list 5 to 1. 5 would be guys who are really into young professional intramural leagues. They're really okay. No one's cares. 4, guys who post about their tough mudders. Again, if I can just tase you and throw you in the mud if that's what really gets you going, but that wouldn't get you as much attention. Oh, he's tough. He can do long runs and put himself through torture. Take me to pasta. Number 3, real estate bros. Number 2, Gary V's guys. Gary, you just gotta want it. You just gotta grind. What are you doing? You watching House of Cards all night? You gotta work 18 hours. And number one, the guy who has more abs than personality and asks for your Snapchat instead of your number. Whoa! That's a guy. So there you got it. Yeah, I can't do the pageants thing. I don't know. Maybe think of that. We all want attention, don't we? And then the guy who does the podcast and talks to himself for every week for 45 minutes. Yeah, I got it. Wait, Derek, you said there's baby pageants?
Yes, in a town in Princeton, Missouri.
Baby pageant. The judge how just straight up how cute. They just look the parents in the eye and be like, "You got an ugly baby."
It's like serious.
Serious.
There's 3 judges. You take your baby to it.
I actually want to be a judge. Can I be? How do I be a judge in that? Because I look at babies and I go, "Ooh, they got unlucky." You know, right? Everyone. You ever been around an ugly baby? People act a little different. They do. you know you're around a cute baby and everyone just goes, how cute, oh my gosh, he's adorable. And it is adorable. You ever been an ugly baby? People just go, congrats, that's so great, your baby is, we're so happy for you. No one's gonna say this little goblin's cute. It looks like it's gonna bark at me. It'll grow out of it. Parents look fine. But that's real. And I want to be a judge in a baby pageant. Man, I'd just be like, you just come up, and now I'd be like the Simon Cowell, the tough one. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be the one. They bring it up. All right, now, Trey, what do you think of this? They just show a baby to me. I just go, gosh. Oh, what do you think of our little sparrow? Oh, I think you need to return it to the nest. Oh, but a cute baby. Ooh, I'll give a cute baby all the love, man. Wow, that's a cute baby. Will our baby be cute? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's gonna look like it's gonna have a massive head. Be just tall, skinny freak. It'll look like an alien. The UFO might suck it up. Like, that is one of ours. Like, no, it just has a big head and a tiny body. That's what we're heading towards. It'll grow out of it, though. It will. But I need to be a baby pageant judge. I'm telling y'all. But man, get your Vibes Are Up merch. We got some great videos coming, man. We got some great sketches coming. We shot like a video on home ownership. The wedding video, y'all. Just wait for it. Wedding videos be like, for all y'all waiting to see me in a dress, it's coming. A guy, I was in full dress, and a guy drove by at the venue, and he was smoking a cig, and he kind of looked at me, and I just went, it's 2021, man. And he just nodded and drove off. I think he showed respect, and it's nice I can do that. I think my forefathers would be proud of me. So, I'm pumped for all that. Appreciate y'all listening to this every week after week. Y'all are the real ones. Can't wait to see you on the road this year. Get your tickets, and y'all have a good week. Whoa! I set an alarm because I have to do something. What? That's just real. All right, that's a podcast. Peace.
You ready to invest in the horse files? If not, you're a horse. Okay, let me do it again.
Correct opinion.